This is some real life Black Mirror stuff. We've heard a lot about the risk of harm to everyday people posed by facial recognition, but I think it's important for people to really understand how widespread this is. Ms. Whitaker, you made a very important point just now that this is a potential tool of authoritarian regimes, correct?
Absolutely.
Can you remind us of some of the most common ways that companies collect our facial recognition data?
Absolutely. They scrape it from sites like Flickr. Some use Wikipedia. They collect it through massive networked market reach. So Facebook is a great example of that.
So if you've ever posted a photo of yourself to Facebook, that could be used in a facial recognition database?
Absolutely, by Facebook and potentially others.
Could using a Snapchat or Instagram filter help hone an algorithm for facial recognition?
Absolutely.
Can surveillance camera footage that you don't even know is being taken of you be used for facial recognition?
Yes, and cameras are being designed for that purpose now.
And so currently cameras are being designed. People think, you know, I'm going to put on a cute filter and have puppy dog ears and not realize that that data is being collected by a corporation or the state, depending on what country you're in order to track your, to surveil you potentially for the rest of your life. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you think average consumers are aware of how companies are collecting or storing their facial recognition data?
I do not.
In a previous hearing, we were talking about how facial recognition oftentimes have the highest error rates for Black and brown Americans, and the worst implications of this is that a computer algorithm will tell a Black person that they have likely committed a crime when they're innocent. So let's say if you walk into a technology store, or as this technology spreads, you just walk into a store in the mall, and because the error rates for facial recognition are higher for Black and brown folks, you get misidentified as a criminal. You walk out, and let's say an officer stops you and say someone has accused you of a crime, or we think that you've been accused of a crime. You have no idea that facial recognition may have been responsible for you being mistakenly accused of a crime. Is that correct?
That's correct, and we have evidence that it's often not disclosed.
And so that evidence is often not disclosed, which also compounds on our broken criminal justice system, where people very often don't get entitled to the evidence against them when they're accused of a crime. Is that correct?
Yes, the Willie Lynch case in Florida is case in point.
So what we're seeing here is that these technologies are almost automating injustices, both in our criminal justice system, but also automating biases that compound on the lack of diversity in Silicon Valley as well.
Absolutely. These companies do not reflect the general population, and the choices they make and the business decisions they make are in the interest of a small few.
So, Madam Chairwoman, I'd say this is some real life Black Mirror stuff that we're seeing here. And I think it's really important that everyone really understand what's happening, because this is, as you pointed out, Ms. Whitaker, this is happening secretly as well, correct?
Yes.
All right, thank you, and that's my time.